Okay. Hey folks, how you doing today? We're going to take a look here at the Contour mounts. And there's a few more that they have on the market, but for the most part, um, these are the mounts that they have available. First, I want to showcase the waterproof case that is specifically for the Contour Plus 2. And remember, like we said before, the Plus 2, which is right here, the Contour Plus 2, it's not waterproof, but yet you can, um, take it out skiing, and it can withstand snowflakes, heavy fog. Um, but if it were up to me, um, I would absolutely utilize the waterproof case um, anytime that the need comes up. All right, it's really simple. It has a one latch on the bottom. The door opens up. It has a rubber seal on the door here that'll keep out the water. Okay, this little plastic mount right here, that's just a support for the camera when it mounts inside there. Okay, there is a plastic film when you buy the case. There's a plastic film on the lens cover. You might want to take it off. Okay, it has the ability to be mounted left and right. Here's your mounting bracket where your camera basically mounts right to the side there. Okay, it has um, these locking buttons where you can lock the camera onto the particular mount that you're using. Okay, like say if you're using, this is the handlebar mount, but you just simply slide it right onto the mount and it locks into place. Okay, and then you can lock it on. The button on the back is completely sealed, and that activates the status button right here on the back of the camera. All right, the switch on top turns the camera on, completely waterproof because it's not actually going through the camera. As you can see inside here, there's a magnet on top of that switch, so the switch is magnetically activated. All right, so if you happen to have your camera um, recording and the switch is already in the on position, even though it's in the on position, when you slide the camera into the case, it's going to pass over that magnetic contact on top of the switch, and it's going to turn the camera off. Okay, so just be aware of that. Okay, you're passing over that magnetic field. All right, on the bottom it has your tripod mount. Now another neat little feature that they offer, and a lot of people think they don't take it, they don't really consider it much, but they include this tiny little desiccant fiber filter. Okay, and all it does is it has a sticky pad on one side, and you could just apply it to the inside of the case. That's going to keep any minute moisture that may get in here. It's going to absorb onto that pad right there. Okay, and that's a good thing. That's an absolute good thing right there. Again, the switch, it closes right down. Okay, there you have your waterproof case. Okay, and again, it's good for up to, I believe it's good to around 30 feet. You might want to double check the specs, but again, 30 to 50 feet is pretty decent to be able to take a camera that deep. Moving on to the mounts. Okay, we have the suction mount. Pretty basic, but I like the mount design because it has a ball on the top end where you can rotate it a number of different directions. Okay, um, so if you're mounting it to the windshield of your car, it'll give you a really good versatile approach as far as being able to aim the camera. Again, I loosened it up, okay, but you can see it rotates 360 all directions. Okay, fore and aft, and all you do is you tighten it down and it locks it into place. All right, we have the head strap mount. Okay, coming up. I'm sorry, this isn't the head strap. This mount here, it has two different straps. Okay, and the mount is right here. Okay, and the mount can rotate in a couple of different positions. You can lock it into place. Alright, you can see I'm rotating it, and then you can simply lock it into place wherever you want, making it versatile that way. And these come in handy because then you can mount your camera onto pretty much anything you want. You can, if you have a boat and you got the bigger mast pole, you can just wrap these straps right around and strap it right to the pole, okay? And then attach your camera. This mount I like a lot. It's a simple mount, a permanent mount, where you basically are attaching it. Take the screws off and you attach it. Motorcycles, bicycles, anything that has a bar, and you want to mount that. And again, the mount on top is on a ball swivel, so as you can see, I can bend it forward, I can bend it aft, and I like it because it's really simple. All you do is loosen the thumb nut down here, and then you tighten it up, and it locks it into place. Okay, pretty simple. We have the head strap mount right here. Again, a real simple mount. You're attaching your camera, and you would put it on the side of your helmet or your whatever you're strapping it to. Pretty simple on that end. Now, the last mount that I want to share with you is a not so much as it's permanent, but it is removable. So you can mount this onto a bar. You can mount it to anything you really want. It has a round pipe type fitting. But what's nice about this mount is it is detachable. You simply undo the latch, all right, and the mount itself is a little tight here, okay. You open it up, okay, and the mount comes right off, okay. It comes free from the base. So there you have your, it's all detachable. It's all in one piece. That way, if you have multiple mounts attached to different objects, you can simply detach it and then move the camera to the next mount, which makes it really nice. Okay. Let's continue here, okay? Again, the Contour Plus 2 has a lot of flexibility for a variety of applications. And again, I would strongly encourage you to, check out the different mounts they have out there. But first, I would encourage you to buy a Contour because they really are good. So far, I like them a lot. Now, I'm still trying to work on the mount for the quadcopter. When it's mounted, a Phantom at least, it's mounted a little bit off center. In vertical mode, we're okay. If we're transversing on a level plane, there's no problem. The problem comes in is when you're decelerating, you're coming down, and if you come down a little bit too fast, the quadcopter is trying to compensate for that off balance with the camera, and it tends to wobble an awful lot. Not a major problem, but it might be a problem if you have to come down in a hurry and force land it. It might be a problem because it's throwing the quadcopter left and right pretty bad. What I may end up doing, I was thinking about this, on the bottom of the Contour, every Contour has the standard quarter nut fitting, okay? I might just get a quarter stud male to male, and then that way I can attach, just by using a bolt, okay, I can attach the camera right to the bottom of the Phantom, which would be a direct connection, and then I have that center, then it's like locked in the center position, okay? But anyway, once I figure this out and jury rig with the mounts I have, I'll post a video and show you how I did it, okay? But again, if I can utilize a basic stud from here to the quadcopter, that would solve my problems right there.